with you. I don't have much to talk about today. I wanted to just jump on here and chit chat and give you a little background about my channel, introduce myself. I haven't done a video like this one in a long while, and there's been a lot of subscribers to the channel. So I just wanted to jump on and introduce myself to the new subscribers and reintroduce myself if you have not been here to the channel in a while. My name is Vanessa. Thank you for coming in to the live, and for those who catch it in the replay, I do appreciate all of your time too. I started my channel back in 2020, and it was right after the riots, after the George Floyd I don't want to say the K word, deletion, and there was riots throughout the country. And my spirit man was vexed. I was disturbed by what I was seeing. Not over the protest. Protest, peaceful protest is a right thing. It's a lawful thing, peacefully. But the protest spun off, had some riots that followed it. Everybody didn't participate in riots, but the ones that did participate, and there was a lot of looting and burning and stealing and some anarchy happening. And I was a bit disturbed by that, and I thought that was so wrong. No, this don't need to go in this direction. This totally don't need to go in this direction. Please, you all, please, people, don't do this. Don't tear the country up. Please don't do this. So I was provoked to get on and try to make an appeal. And I'm saying that this is wrong. This is the wrong way to approach this. God is not pleased because, again, and I didn't say this part, this is a Christian channel. I am trying to encourage in the way of the Lord Jesus Christ, and just encourage the followers of Jesus to stay on the narrow path. If you are not on a narrow path, find a narrow path. And the gospel of Jesus says, stay on it. That there's not many people who find it. So there's a search to get onto the narrow path. And then we have to do our due diligence to stay on it, because this world is a fallen world. It's a dark world. And there's much to take you off the narrow path and distract you, where you can get onto the wide road and follow mainstream things and go back into a way of existence that you are trying to come out of. So that's what I'm doing here on this channel, is promoting the gospel of Jesus Christ. Not that I have it all together. I don't come on proclaiming that. But I do have some disciplines and parameters in my life that I like to encourage other people in. And I take those same encouragements and provoking too from other people's channel. I go out and visit many people's channel, and where we hear, or I hear a rebuke, or I hear a reproof, or I hear encouragement or inspiration, direction, and it lines up with the gospel teaching, I say I can use that. I'm not that proud. I can use that. So I've let plenty of brother and sister and push me, because I want to be pushed. Because the Bible says that a wise person appreciates correction. You know the other part. Somebody might find it offensive. Said a fool would tear at you, trying to correct them, but a wise person will appreciate correction. So I do appreciate correction. But this channel started in 2020. So I've been on for 4 years now. And as you all, if you visited the channel before, I've had some ups and downs, some spurts in my channel, because I have a lot of Christian content on this channel. And so it stays small. My viewership stays small. My biggest viewing on my Christian content might have got up to about 119 views. That was big for me. Then I caught on to reaction videos. And my reaction videos really took off. I started off reacting to Tom MacDonald's work, because I appreciate his social issues that he talks about in his songs. I think he does a good job addressing that. And people really came into those videos when I would react to Tom MacDonald's materials. And I can't promise that I won't react to any more of Tom MacDonald's work or anybody else's work, because I've done some reactions to Dax. He's a rapper. Bryson Gray, I think his name is. There's another guy, his name is not coming to me, but there's about 4 rappers I think I reacted to and got very good response in the thousands of views. Then I cut back because I really don't want this channel to be solely about reaction videos, though I'm not opposed to doing reactions. But I want to primarily focus on the gospel and put my message out like that. So now my viewership has dropped back down, and that's okay. That's perfectly okay. I might be confusing my audience. They say, is she going to do reaction videos? Is she going to teach the gospel? What in the heck is she doing right here? So it's a collage out here on my channel. It's a mixture of stuff. But you see the title in the video is you an introvert? Not you. So people who know me, classmates, even family, because I have some family members say, what you doing out there on the internet? What you doing? I'm talking. That's all I'm doing, just talking. Hello from California. I'm here in California also. Thank you for coming in. So family members are, even shocked. I can't believe you on the internet. You got a YouTube channel, you on Facebook, you on TikTok, you on Instagram. Get out of here. What are you really trying to do? I'm just talking. So, and then co-workers, they may say, oh, I saw you on the internet. Really? Because when most people think of introverts, they think of a quiet person. You don't say much at all. You're just real quiet, you're reserved, and you're to yourself. You ain't gonna say much. And that's pretty much me. I grew up that way. I ain't gonna say much. I do my chores at home, interact with my siblings barely. I'm staying to myself because I like being to myself. My mom and my siblings, they grew up in a rural community. Lots of family lived on air property, and so they would go down the street and down the road because we lived in the rural area, down those streets, down the road, and visit some family members. And I'm so glad when I hear that door close, they left the house so I can have the house to myself. I want them gone. I love my family, but y'all go so I can feel free up in here. This house to myself. Hello, thank you all. Some more people are coming in. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. So, yeah, I grew up that way, and I called myself shy. That I'm a shy person, and that's all that I knew to call it. And I went throughout my young adult years and just feel like I'm a shy person. I like to be to myself. I don't like to be around big companies or crowds of people. That's not a comfortable atmosphere for me to be in crowds. But then when I learned the term introvert. I had to look that up. I said, okay, that fits me real good right there, introvert. It means you tend to mind your own business. And you find your strength within. You turn within of yourself to find your comfort. That's me right there. Even though I don't mind getting on here talking and encouraging. And then after I started growing in my relationship with Jesus, he lit up something in me. He lit up something that I didn't know was there, because that's what growing our relationship with God would do. He will introduce you to the real you that's laying dormant in you. Say, get on out of here, God. Look at God. Check God out. And so he sparked a fire in me that I'm not shy. I had to get rid of that term. Dump it. Get it out of here. That's not the true you. That's the you have identified with, but let me introduce you to the you that I need you to be. So I am not shy at all. I don't have a shy bone in me. I still like being reserved to myself. Even though I make these videos, I don't mind, because I feel like I'm on a mission. I'm teaching and I'm encouraging in the way of the Lord Jesus Christ. And then when I turn the camera off, I'm right back to, I find my strength within. I find my comfort within. I recharge in here because being in crowds of people, I ain't never been that one. I feel drained when I'm in crowds of people. I don't dislike people, but just the energy of other people. You can pick up other people's energy. It seems like they pulling out of you. They ain't doing nothing to you, but just being around all these people, and you can't wait to get to yourself. Oh my goodness. When am I going to get away from these people so I can retreat and go into my hive of myself? I'm trying to get in my cave. That's what I'm trying to get if I get from around these people. Because some people may say, how you can be by yourself? I can be by myself 365 days a year, and I don't get lonely. Now, isn't that something? That's just strange, isn't it? How you gonna do your ministry? Well, go do the mission. I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got no reservations with mission. I am a to-do person. I can get something to do. You got something for me to do? Some work, some tasks, some function. Give it to me. Give me an assignment. If you need to direct me, show me how you want that done. I'm gonna get it done for you. I'm not a lazy person because I say introverted person. I'm gonna get work done. I ain't got no reservation with work. And I love people. I respect people. But just the interaction, you got to open up and you got to talk for 2 or 3 hours straight. 2 or 3 hours straight? Are you serious? This is making my stomach hurt. I feel like I'm gonna get a headache. I feel a little faint. You are a true introvert. You ain't no novice. Now, some people might say, even extroverted people who likes to talk and they like companies of people, but I like to be by myself too. Well, I think everybody likes to be to themselves, have just a wait time, get to yourself. But do you enjoy, you look forward to your time to yourself? That's your existence. That's where you go to refuel by yourself. You don't make dates with people. No, not really. Introverts don't make dates with people. They make dates to get out of the date with people. That's what a true introvert is. And they are not, again, apart from the mission, because you're responsible, you're gonna get missions done. You're gonna push your feelings aside for the task, for what you have to do. It has nothing to do with being responsible. It's where your private energy, your personal space, for say I need to refuel. I need to come back to a center because I feel like I'm scattered here, there, and everywhere. I don't really know where I am right now. Even though I'm right here in reality, I see where I am. I'm familiar with time, place, and people, dates. I'm oriented, but still I feel a little just wonky. I'm out of place. I need to get to myself where I could just have some quiet time. Can I go lock myself in the bathroom just for maybe 10, 15 minutes? I need to recharge. Introvert. That's a veteran. See, the veterans can tell the novice what a true introvert is, because the novice is just somebody trying to try it on. They're trying to feel their way. It could be somebody that still think they're shy. An adolescent, I'm shy. They don't know what to call it. But those who are saying that they're extroverts and they somewhat introverts, you're not a true introvert if you can't wait to get away from people. You just can't wait. You looking for your 16 hours away from people, rather than 16 hours with the people. Also, what I have been told, I don't know if you all experience it, if you are an introvert, if I've had people to say, you look at people in a strange way. You look at people as if you could see straight through them. Now, I was told that when I was a teenager. I didn't know what to make of that. So I just took it. I'm wondering I don't look through people. I don't know what that means. Maybe they didn't know what it means, but people just say things and they don't realize what they're saying either. They're trying to put the best definition to it that they can. So as I come to grow and learning and walking my path and getting to know God and just journeying on through life, we just keep evolving and keep learning things. Still people will say things to me like that somewhere. You wear the strangest expressions on your face. When I'm just looking, these are the only set of eyes I got to look out of. But they happen to see something on my face I guess I don't see. So I haven't gotten comfortable with myself. I'm settled. I know that I'm not a mean person. I'm willing and ready to be cooperative and supportive in any environment that I am in. But still, however people see me, I can't judge or make that judgment call for them. I cannot determine how they see me. They're experiencing me just like I'm experiencing them. So I get that statement from people. You have this expression on your face, or you have this look in your eyes that you could have x-ray vision and you see right through a person like you're looking at their soul. I don't see nobody's soul. I promise you that. I don't see nobody's soul. I don't know what nobody's thinking. I know nothing of the sort. I promise you all, if you all ever come in contact with me, I don't see your soul. I don't know what you're thinking. Sometimes in discernment, and I credit that to not just my personality, but growing in my relationship with God, I will have a discernment because He just give anybody a discernment in the moment about anything. I might get that in spurts, but I don't know when it's gonna happen and who it's gonna happen with. I don't judge. I don't make that judgment or judgment call. But the title, novice or introvert, are any of you an introvert? Show us the what? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. So yeah, this channel it's evolving, it's growing. I just recently started doing lives about a month ago. I started putting up lives. I don't have a scheduled time to come on yet. If you all find anything I say to be interesting, I encourage you to set your notifications because I work at different schedules and I jump on when I can to do a live. I might come on morning, afternoon, evening to do a live. So I don't have a real schedule yet to do my lives, but set your notifications so you'll know when I pop in to do a live. I'm talking about different things, encouraging in the principles in our walk with Jesus, because we're all on a different path, different places in our walk. And I believe that it's always something you can learn from somebody else. I do have value that I can add. And just as well as you have value that you can add. I don't discount anybody else's walk with God. But I do like a good push. And I call it encouragement. A push, a challenge is still encouragement because we headed toward our goal. And I'm never on here trying to condemn or whip up on somebody, even though somebody might judge it as that or say that that's what you're doing. You're whipping people. It might be a perspective. I call it encouragement, saying, hey, you all, come on, tighten it up. We can do better. We can do better. God is a good God. He has not let you down. He won't let you down. You might feel let down sometimes because He don't come through at the time that you want to, but He's always right on time. So, but I'm always encouraging it. That's what I do on my other platforms too. I'm doing the same type of message. I'm encouraging and pushing. But like I say, I get encouraged and I get pushed, and I like it. So I can keep my mind in the game, keep my mind on my goal where I say I want to go, so I can keep being strengthened in my inner person. The conscience has got to continue to get strengthened. Nice to meet you all. I sure appreciate your time. I sure appreciate everybody who comes on and drop in on this channel. There's new people who's coming in all the time, discovering this channel. Again, it's a small channel. It's growing. I think I have about 1.2 subscribers, but those 1.2 that came in when I was doing the music reaction videos, so I know exactly where that audience came from, and I appreciate them. They don't come through too often because that's the purpose that they signed up for. Isn't that what people normally do? They go to channels, if they happen to like that type of material, they start subscribing, and that's where I got that 1.2, because before they came in I had 74. I had 74 subscribers, and I stayed at that number for a good while. And I appreciate every one of them too. You have to appreciate people and respect people for their time. But yeah, that's where I am on this channel. And I look forward to keep evolving in this channel. Maybe it will grow into a different platform. I don't know where my path will take me. I may start doing other things, adding it into the channel. But we'll go day by day and see. But right now, I'm trying to do lives. And what pushed me toward lives really is because I was doing my recorded videos, and sometimes it gets stuck in YouTube Studio where it would take 72 hours to upload a 10-minute video. And I'm like, what is happening? Why can't I upload this video? I'll take the video down, re-upload it to, just give it a fresh start, and it gets stuck again. I was like, something's got to give. I can't keep doing this. It's just sitting there. So I said, well, let's jump on here and try to do some lives. Let's see how that goes. So far the lives is taking off slowly, and because I have to get out here, get the channel up and running toward live, so the people will be familiar and comfortable welcoming me into this space of encouraging the Christian values and principles, because that's what I intend to do. So it takes as long as it's going to take. I just have to be patient with it, and welcome you every time that you all come in. And yeah, feel free to come in. I don't know what is some of this you all are talking about. I'm not familiar with that. I'm not going to even try to touch that topic. But you're welcome. Again, you're welcome to be here on this channel. Hang out if you like. Say what you have to say. Please don't be disrespectful of YouTube's community rules, and don't beat up on each other, please. But being here visiting with me, I am a Southern girl. I grew up in Mississippi, and yeah, I moved to California around 2014. But you may still hear some of my Southern accent, and it probably would never go away. It probably wouldn't. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. I've had a good journey since 2020 here on YouTube. I appreciate this platform that YouTube give us. It's greatly, a great many people are utilizing this. They're finding their wings. I'm seeing new surfacing crowd that's saying 50 and over. Start your YouTube channel. Get on here, turn your camera on, and get started on YouTube. 50 and above, you have value, you have some experience to offer, you have something to offer to the world, and your audience will find you. So I see that 50 and over crowd out there. So proud of them because I'm over 50. And hey, I cheer anybody on who's trying to do and start something new for themselves, because it could be scary. You don't know if anybody would like you and what you have to offer, if they would participate. And it could be a struggle just trying to stay on the platform and not give up. Because when you go into your channel and you look at those views and you say only 5 people watched the video, and then none of them commented, and they definitely didn't hit the subscribe button and didn't hit like, what's happening? I thought I gave good value here today. I thought I did something pretty good. And you put in all your effort and your work, and just feel kind of defeated. So I appreciate you all, and if you don't mind hitting that like button so the video can keep traveling through the algorithm, I appreciate you. And feel free to drop back in again, turn on your subscribe button. And then for those of you all who come in here through the replay, feel free to do the same thing. Hit that like button. Turn on your notifications so this video can get moving. So more people can hear this. Y'all hear this stammer. So more people can hear this stammer. And I can encourage them in the way to live in God. I don't count myself special. I'm saying a special message from the Christian tenets. I just want to be out here with the fellow believers and offering my experience and how God give it to me and my personality, because the gospel is not new. It should not be new. But your personality is not by mistake. Your personality is your calling card. And how you say it may make the difference, and how somebody else receives it and who wants to hear you say it like that. So, yeah, I am pretty proud of people of all ages, but especially those 50 and above. And they're saying that they're starting to retire, and they're looking for new wings in their life and a new chapter, and what can they get involved with. So yeah, some people get monetized, and I just saw a video today. So a husband and wife team got monetized in 78 days. I'm like, wow. Because YouTube's rules is you have to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Well, I have the 1,000 subscribers, but not the 4,000 watch hours within a 12-month period. Yeah, I would like to meet one of those objectives too. Who wouldn't want to meet that objective? That's an accomplishment that you can pat yourself on the back. You've been doing some good work on, putting in your time. Just got to put in the time. But I understand people, they want value, and they want some, whether it's a DIY or tips, encouragement, inspiration. They want value, because you don't want to just come on and hear about me. You want to hear about you. What can my information do to help you? That's what people are looking for. So I am trying to do that, add some value to somebody else's life. I think I added some today when I said start your YouTube channel. If you don't have a YouTube channel, and if you do, feel free to drop it right here so other people will see where you are on the internet. I don't mind. It's a community. You wouldn't be with what people call it crashing somebody else's channel or spamming somebody else's channel. I wouldn't consider that. Praise God. Yeah, I see different messages there, but yeah, I don't think you're saying anything mean, but I see your message there. Um, yeah, that's where I am with this channel, and I want to keep on growing out here on the YouTube space, and you all keep on looking out for this space that I'm showing up, and I'm still doing some reactions, but it's not necessarily music reactions. I did a reaction. Today is Friday. I think I did it Wednesday. I reacted to, and the react when I say reaction, I did it live. But I talked about the shooting of the young lady from Illinois, and she was killed by a police officer, Sonia Macy. So I did a reaction to that. That video is out there. Um, so I am doing some reactions, just talking about current events. I did a reaction talking about Donald Trump's attempted assassination. So I am still doing it. I would say it has to be classified within reactions. But I hadn't necessarily done a music reaction in a long time. And again, I'm not opposed to doing it. I may incorporate that from time to time. But mostly it's just talking head. I'm just sitting here talking. I might be on my exercise journey and I'm out walking on a walking path and I'm talking to you all, but still a talking video and adding some Christian value and content, pushing my fellow brother and sister in the way of the living God, and also compelling those who are on the fence and they're thinking about coming to the Christian tenets, compelling you too. I want to cast a net, always casting a net. Are you thinking about it? What is your reservation? Let's talk about it. Maybe because you can always turn around and go back if you don't like Christianity. People are denouncing it all the time. But why don't you give it an earnest try? If you contemplating that, give it an earnest try. Pour in your efforts, pour in your energy. Because I would think that every faith system, whatever the faith system is, you have to pour your attention to it. You have to give it your all to say that you really gave it an earnest try. And not kind of just pity pat with it. You say some prayers here and there. What, according to the Christian God, just saying some prayers won't do. We have to give our whole mind, our whole it's mind, strength, and body. You got to give your all because you got to put in some discipline, some parameters in your life. You have to give it your mind because the Bible is all about changing the mind. That's the philosophy of the Christian tenet. Change your way of thinking to a new way of thinking that lines up with a new value system, some new principles. So that's what that is. It's a change walk, and that change walk determines how you operate in your life, how you carry out your daily obligations and activities in your life. Thank you all. I think I'm going to go ahead and get off now. I was talking about being a novice, and being a veteran introvert. Are you truly an introvert? Because you see, I've been on here, the timer says 28 minutes. And I've been talking, right? Talking. Talking has nothing to do with being an extrovert or an introvert. The introvert means, where did you go to refuel? Do you revert on the inside of yourself for strength? Do you feel comfortable in the company of people or outside the company of people? Determine introvert and extrovert. Can you shut down and be quiet and you okay with yourself? Or do you feel compelled? You have to be talking. You nattering, and you're a natterer. Then you may be an extrovert. You like to talk. I don't mind talking, but I'm talking to my camera. Y'all not talking back to me. Y'all not in my presence. You're not sitting here in the car with me. So I'm okay. All my energy is right around me. It's not being spilled off to somebody else. It's right here with me. So I'm okay. I could talk. Even if I was in the presence of people, again, I can do a task. Even if I was in the presence of people and I have to speak, have a speaking engagement, it's a task. I can do it. I can step up. I'm not shy. I have no reservations about work. It's about where do you go to refuel. Some people find their fuel amongst people. They like to be amongst people, and being alone, they feel like they're wrestling with themselves. They're torn. I need company. I need to socialize, and that's okay. That's their personality. That's how they are. They like to be with people. They're socializing. I can go and socialize with people. I don't hate people, but I need to make that brief. We're going to socialize maybe an hour or two, maybe 3 hours if it's a one-on-one, me and one other person, me and two other people. But it's that crowd start growing, they shutting me out. I could be in a crowd of people and I go real silent inside of myself, and people can't understand that. Why? But why would you do that? Because you're suffocating me. You don't understand what's happening with an introvert. You're pulling energy out of that person. They're not trying to be rude necessarily. Now, some people might be trying to be rude. I can't speak for everybody. For me, you ain't trying to be rude. You're trying to catch your breath. Whoa. And you're not afraid of the people. It has nothing to do with fear. You don't feel like they're intimidating you. It's that you're trying to keep your energy up. Keep your energy on the inside of you, because you're pulling from me. You're pulling. It actually feels like a pull, like you on one side of a tug of war rope, and you laying back on that rope and you pulling, and I feel like I'm dying in the moment. Oh my goodness, with all these people around me. Now, doesn't that sound strange? Talk to some more introverts. Talk to some more introverts. It's about, where do you go to fuel up? Do you retreat on the inside of yourself? Because it's easy for me to just go real silent in a crowd of people. Like, who is these people? And what is they talking about? Why are they talking so long? I know that they can abbreviate this conversation. Let's hurry up. Come on, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, and spit it out. Hurry, hurry, hurry. That's where introvert goes. It has nothing to do with talking or the lack of talking. It's about your fueling point. Thank you all for coming into the channel and tolerating me for, it says 31 minutes now. Thank you all for tolerating me and giving me some of your time. And come back to visit the channel again, okay? Take care, you all. Hit that like button on your way out.